What's up, old school homies? I'm going to give you some basics about how to water your plants. Been showing you guys how to garden here, and I was trying to make it as fail-proof as possible so that you can tell some of the easier ways to go about this. Now I'm going to point out some of the ways that maybe some of these plants aren't doing as good due to the area that they were. Now this area, I showed you guys before that it wasn't getting as much water. You see the pepper bushes are small here and they're big over there because there's enough water over there. See how it's all pooling over there? Even though there's good drainage, it's sucking water into that lump. We're doing good right there. Over here we're barely starting to do good because I put a dam there, and that's keeping the water similar to like it is over there, and now we're getting some larger growth. Over here it's too dry, so check your soil conditions. Look in here. How dry does it go for how long? Still dry, still dry, still dry, still dry, still dry. So you can see it starts getting wet at the same level as that. So these definitely need to be watered today. You don't want to dig up your soil all the time, but you really need to know what's going on down there, so check out a little bit. Sometimes if they're getting too much water, they'll wilt. And what a wilt is no oxygen getting to the roots. We have it right here. Wilt. Now, why is that one wilting? It's not that big a deal yet. I think it's just because I have a sucker right here and I keep watering that one a lot, because suckers need a lot of water. But positioning it next to a pepper that doesn't need water is starting to not let these roots have any oxygen due to them being covered in water. Which is why I planted everything on mounds so the water would run off. And you could see maybe what good drainage. Let's see. This one's kind of dry, but it gets wet to right there. So we're good right here. We're doing good right here. I have a little bit of wilt. This is actually from pests eating at my plants. Always take out your dandelions. Let's see, the suckers need more water, but it looks like this one might have got too much water. Is this dead? Ow. Are you dead? No, it's fucking alive. All purple. I don't know. That one's all green. You have to talk to your plants. Everybody says that. It's totally true. You don't talk to them. You just fucking look at them and say, what do you want? Actually care about them. Look at their needs, their requirements. Some need more water, some need less water. Some need some dirt. Like, this one needs some dirt, you know? Give it some dirt. Cover that shit up. Because what's happening is a lot of the rainwater is smashing down right here. So in the nursery, they'll always have that nice wand. I have my thumb over the hose. But yeah, you'll still get results. Just be patient. So how much should you water your plants per time that you water your plants? Well, you want to get the middle of all these mounds wet because it's definitely the problem areas, so I'm going to aim at those. Not just from this side. Come over to this side too, because they're all pretty dry on the other side. But I'll get it to where all the trenches are full of water, even though I'm only aiming at the rows. It'll run down. It's been raining lately, so you don't need too much water. You want to make sure that your plants have time to absorb the water too. You can't only just flood them with water, because they're going to get that wilt, like that one down there. That one gets too much water all the time. You're not giving the roots any oxygen, and the roots need oxygen to live. So a lot of different soiling techniques go into aerating the soil, whether that means tilling it or having some lava rocks in it or anything to get air in the soil. Kind of helps. Alright, so you don't want to flood them too much. Like I said before, too much flooding leads into the ground cracking, and that's called channeling. Channeling's bad for soil compaction, leads to your roots not having anywhere to grow,